Good afternoon from Europe, good morning, good evening guys, wherever you are. Piotr here, this Liteforex global YouTube channel, 16th of March 2021. US cash market is open for about almost 2 hours. So let's start, let's have a look what we have when it comes to the Nasdaq. Well, after yesterday rally, we have some kind of the pre-FOMC continuation to the upside, and we are approaching significant supply level close to 13,320. That's the level we were discussing lately. So the first question is, are we going to see some kind of the reaction around this level, all right, or we are going to go much higher and we are going to retest this broken swing low over here around 13,530. The higher level is going to be related to the possible one-to-one rally, right? So the rally, pullback, rally, right? So from the intraday perspective, I do expect a little bit of the pullback here, but after the pullback, for example, towards 13,120, after the pullback, rally towards 13,500, and well, I think we might reach that level ahead of the FOMC or right after FOMC tomorrow. So let's have a look what we have when it comes to the intraday chart. Okay, so as you can see, strong, significant rally, and when it comes to intraday price action, well, I do expect buyers around 13,160, and if we are going to break below, then this consolidation around the weekly open 12,960 as a significant another demand level. From the supply perspective, I'm going to watch the price action around this 13,320 based on what we've seen previously around this level. So very significant level ahead, right? If I'm going to use the intraday price action, if I'm going to see the failure here, I want to have a very tight stop, and my target is going to be around 13,140, where I'm going to look for the buying opportunity from the intraday perspective. That's how I see the things related to the Nasdaq.
It would be great to have someone who could do our work for us, right? Someone to prevent us from making mistakes. Someone to assist with our routine professionally and allow us to devote our time to communicating with our closest people. If only we could get results without wasting our time for nothing. Unfortunately, it's impossible in real life. But wait, Liteforex Social Trading. Spend your time doing what really matters to you.
Okay, European session was very busy, as well as the beginning of the New York session. During the European hours, we got the French final CPI, a little bit better than what market was expecting. ZEF index above the market expectations, and then New York Open and the retail sales, both core and retail sales well below the market expectations. Capacity utilization rate below, industrial production below. So you might want to ask yourself, what is going on with dollar and the euro dollar rejection around the weekly open? Well, I think import prices above the market expectations, 1.3 versus 1.1 ahead of the FOMC, that could be one of the reasons we see a little bit stronger dollar. Well, I still believe 1750 as a target. Now the question is if we are going to see this type of the price action ahead of the FOMC and then eventually attempt to rally with possible midweek reversal, or something different is going to happen. Now weekly open and 120 as a possible supply, especially that if we are going to do reversal from around the current level, that could be 1-to-1, and start from here, we might see 1750 when it comes to the euro dollar. So let's have a look possible price action when it comes to the intraday chart. All right, well, we are testing very significant level. From here we've seen the rally on the euro dollar, right? So from here we've seen the supply and demand earlier, so very significant level. It's worth to watch. If you are a buyer, you want to see positive price action, and at least from the intraday perspective you are going to target levels close to 1915, 1925, right? If you are a buyer, and if you are a seller, then definitely for now you wanna wait a bit, either for retest of that level, right, and move lower from here with the breakdown of this 1890, all right, or you wanna see strong price action to the downside. Strong price action to the downside, and you want to see the close below 1875, 1870, with the possible retest and continuation lower down towards 1750. I would be very careful trying to buy here medium term. I think bounce is possible, but don't be trapped, guys. Ahead of the FOMC, you don't want to get married with your position, all right? So that's how I see the things related to the euro dollar. The next one is the cable. Well, we've seen monster stop count, but if you do remember, we are discussing some kind of the possible reversal if seen. Then what we have? We have intraday local weakness around 38.7065. Attempt to break lower, significant recovery, right? So I'm going to watch. I'm not a huge fan of the pound towards the end of the session, but that's the possible demand in between 38.70 down to 38.50, all right? If we are going to hold that level, then we might see attempt to continuation at least towards 39.15, 39.40 to retest this supply again. Above 39.40, 140 could be in play. If we are going to get back below 38.60.50, then 37.70, 36.70 are in play. So trying to summarize the cable, right? I'm looking to eventually buy based on the price action around 38.50, 60, with 39.15, 39.40 as a possible target. I'm looking to fade rally towards these levels, and I'm looking for levels down below 38 towards 37.70, 36.70. We'll see how it's going to play out. With that being said, guys, big day tomorrow, all right? So don't be trapped today, be safe, work with your exposure, and see you around. Take care and goodbye.